Check this out. It works, it works, it works, it works. Hey guys, Vernon over at Gomexus has been sending me all this stuff that to help him figure out what type of knobs we can do for Okuma reels. Now we've been working really hard on the 4000 Blue Azores, and everything he sent me was a little bit, well, very much too large. I mean, we're looking at these massive handles, 47 millimeter handles for Daiwas and other things. They were trying to make it fit, and it wasn't fitting the 4K. It kind of dawned on me that because of the size, why not see if those things fit on the massive 8K. Look at the size of this reel. This is the 8K Blue Azores. It might fit on this. So you know what? Let's give this a try, shall we? So the first, I don't have to play around with this. I need to play around with this. All right. This is what I need to work on, is changing out the handle, not the whole knob system like the plug and play, just the handle. So let me show you what I'm working with. Okay, so got the knob off. I always have a plastic container or metal container to throw all my little pieces in. Trust me, you will need something like that. I know this is confusing. You have to turn this to the right. To see that inside, you have to turn it to the right. Trust me on that. Okay, so I took everything off. Now this, I guess you call it the bushing, was in there. This handle went up. Now, you see that part in there? See that shiny nickel plated area or silver plated area? This was against that. So make sure that you pull that out, which I did, and this screw goes into that. Okay, so there you have it. So let's see. Okay, I just pulled this one out of the box. Yeah, I basically have the same set here that was in here. In fact, I got quite a few of them. They sent me a lot to work with. So let's see if we can get this to work. And as you can see here, the radius of the handles are roughly the same. So I'm going to separate the cap here. Okay, cap is unscrewed. See that? Just have to twist it off with your fingers. Next would be to slide this on here. I got to use one of these bushings here for that. And as you can see, it fits. I got an extra one here. They always give extras, but it fits. So let's start sliding all of this together. Need to put a washer in there. This looks like it'll fit. And it does. Now, just to show you, see the bronze colored one? That was the original one that was in there. So let me show you what happens if we use the original. Look how loose. Look how loose that is. That's not good, okay? So we're gonna take the original bronze one off. Put the new aluminum colored one on. From the other side. There. Remember, I put the washer in there too. Look at that. No wiggle. No wiggle whatsoever. Perfect. So now we're going to slide that back up to here. I need a cameraman to show a lot of this, but this is the best way I can do it. Sorry about that. And originally, see, this is what we had before. That's the original one. But if you look at the original screw that came with it, see how the washer just came off of that? Now, the newer ones here are too thick. See the thread, the screw, the size of these here. Way too thick. This is the original that is threaded to fit on the spindle. So we'll force it, put back the original. And I'm going to use the same washer it came with. But it does come with an extra one. See that? Same type. But that's the only drawback. You have to use the same one, which is not a problem. Just be aware that don't use the ones that it came. This is the Daiwa handle assembly. Don't use that. You're forced to use the same one that was in there. Keep that in mind. Okay, I just slid it back in there. Now, where is it? I'm gonna have to put this too, and I'm gonna need both my hands, but that's the original. I'm gonna slip that back inside of this cap. But before I slip that back, now this was the original one that was in there. I'm gonna put the new one in there because it's a larger diameter for this larger handle. See, look at that. Fit. I just dropped it in there, fit perfectly in there. Okay, guys, look at this. Success. Even though Gomexus sent me the parts for a Daiwa to convert my Blue Azores 4000, I was just successful in using those parts for the Daiwa to convert my 8,000 Azores. So it's done. It's done. Check this out, guys. Even though it was initially sent to me to convert my Blue Azores 4000, it worked on my massive 8,000 Blue Azores. Look at that. It works. How's that? So this is what I have for my massive Blue Azores 8,000. Look, I got a Gomexus knob on it. How's that, guys? Just remember, I took these out. These were part of the original 8,000, my unit here. So I took out these smaller bronze-looking ones and I put in the two larger, I would say, stainless steel, aluminum-looking ones to make this work. So you're going to be left with that, and you got to put two of these in there. But they sent me so many sample packs, I have many extra parts, and I can do that. And also remember the original screw that had the green corrosion in it, the skinny one. I was forced to use that because the one they sent here and the conversion pack was a little bit too thick. You had to use the original one. Beyond the original one, everything else was fine. I was able to use the new washers, replace the washers. There you go. So you can do it. This is important for Gomexus as well as it is for Okuma.